Am I the asshole for refusing to hire my sister 26F as my 34F realtor? I am a real estate flipper. Early on in my career I met up with Tina, a realtor of 25+ years who showed me a home that I ended up not buying. We weirdly hit it off as a sort of mom-daughter vibe. She's about 30 years older than me and I'm the same age as her daughter, and became sort of a mentor-mentee situation. Tina took me under her wing, taught me half of everything I know, found me deals, found me people to buy my fixed-up places, and basically taught me the ropes. She handles situations I'm still learning to handle, like when a foreclosure auction goes wrong. I'm definitely just starting to learn. Tina is very experienced. The problem, my younger sister Penny 26F is about to get her real estate license. We were having dinner with our dad and Dad says to me how great it's going to be when Penny and I are working together. I gave him a confused look. Penny then piped up that once she got her license, she'd be handling all of my flips, purchases and sales, because she is family. I told her that if I was looking for my own house, sure, I would go with her. For my flips, I work with Tina exclusively because Tina had connections that I did not, such as discount flooring and other such things, and Tina got me a lot of business and sales. Cutting Tina out would basically remove at least 1/3 of my sales and kill my discounts at a lot of places as friend of Tina, and I'm not willing to do that, especially in these kinds of times. Also, Tina will stop giving me real estate tips for good flip properties if she is not my realtor. Imagine how rude it would be to get a tip from her, and then use my sister to buy the property. My sister and dad are now upset with me and no amount of explaining can make them understand that this is a business decision and I simply can't afford to burn this bridge. I told Tina what was going on and Tina so very graciously offered to help mentor Penny like she has been with me, and Penny was having none of it. Penny is so offended that I would continue to give my business to someone outside the family. I think I've done more than enough to help my sister here, but my father and sister think I am an asshole. I feel like I might be the asshole because you are supposed to prioritize family, but then again I feel like it's unreasonable for me to take a huge pay cut and loss of all my resources just so my sister can get sales, which again will be fewer due to Tina's clients not buying them. So, am I the asshole for not hiring my sister to replace Tina? Too long did not read. Mentor Realtor is still teaching me, a fairly new house flipper, the ropes. My sister wants to take my mentor's role while being a total newbie, and it would lose me 1/3 of my income, many leads and some discounts. But my sister is family and says family comes first. Update, plot twist. Working with me was not Penny's idea. Our father told her of course I would hire her when she was out of school, we're family. Penny is, a little bit naive, and a little bit airheaded is the nicest word I can come up with here. I'm sorry, I love my sister, I promise. It is 1000% plausible to me that she simply just believed my father without coming to me about it. Penny then felt like I reneged on the deal to employ her when she brought it up so casually when we had dinner, as in her mind it was settled and done. She apologized and we are both annoyed at our father, who caused this communication mess. I plan to talk to him when I'm less salty about it. Penny has said she is sorry for turning down the mentorship idea. I hadn't told Tina because I was hoping Penny would reconsider Tina's offer, and that she only said no because she was angry with me in the moment for breaking my word, but realized I'd never given it in the first place and it was all our father. I'm going to cautiously link Penny and Tina up, but I'm giving Tina a warning about Penny's potential behavior and a complete okay to cut things off if my sister behaves unacceptably. To the person that asked me if my father had funded my business, no, but my late mother did. She left me and my sister a significant 25% each part of her assets, which was in the mid-six figures for us both. My dad got the rest, but he has plenty of his own already. He used to love helping us out before Mom passed but stopped entirely when we received the inheritance from Mom because he said we didn't need any more help. Which, fair enough. I've done well with my business. Penny has been smart with her share and invests in the stock market, our dad has taught her. To everyone calling me an evil flipper, I specialize in foreclosures and homes nobody wants. Homes that can't even get renters. Homes you can't even get financing for because they're so bad. I fix them up and make them habitable homes again when previously they are not fit for human living. If that's evil, okay. I've evilly expanded the amount of available housing. Not the asshole. Huge gold star to Tina. You told her that your sis wanted you to cut her out. Instead of getting upset herself she offered to help your sis. This was a business decision and sounds like a good decision. Not the asshole. It sounds like your sister was planning to make you her cash cow. You do a lot of flipping, and can possibly make her a lot of money. She doesn't seem to care how your business relationships work out as long as she gets a cut of that money. Not the asshole. Never do business with family. Not the asshole. This is a business decision and I simply can't afford to burn this bridge. This is all that needs to be said. If your sister is able to build her business to the level of Tina, or just to a level competitive with Tina, that's a different story. But, when it comes to business, you have to do what is right for your business. Your sister is being a little petty for not working with Tina, who could also offer her a whole lot of knowledge. I don't understand why she would refuse that offer. God, no, not the asshole. Your sister is selfish and entitled. She didn't even discuss this with you, she just assumed. It was very generous of Tina to offer to help her. That she turned it down says a lot about her character. She just wants things handed to her and her father thinks that's reasonable. Using the family card to get what they want is just manipulative and I'd be telling both of them that your business is your own. You tried helping, but neither of them want it, so you're staying out of it entirely. Let them have a tantrum if they want. With Penny's attitude, she'd probably tank your entire operation and then blame you for it. Her father did her no favors by spoiling and enabling her. Not the asshole. Protect your business first. If your sister were smart she would take the opportunity to learn from such an experienced realtor and recognize that with Tina being older, eventually she will retire, and sister could take over as main realtor after she had learned the ropes. She is letting ego get in the way and expecting a handout. Not the asshole. And I think Tina, your sister's potential competitor, was gracious enough to offer to mentor her was a boss move. Your sister is not recognizing the opportunity she has to build networking skills and sales tips from a successful, veteran realtor. I would not do business with a short-sighted realtor. Not the asshole. Mixing business and family is hard, and in most cases does not work well. This may very well be one of those times. Stick with what works for you. Tina sounds like a great colleague, and someone you should keep working with. Of course support your sister however you can, but if working with her doesn't seem like a wise choice then stick with your gut. Don't ruin your chances or having a solid career, income over supporting family. Like I said, you can still support her without going into business with her. No amount of explaining can make them understand that this is a business decision and I simply can't afford to burn this bridge. Right, cause they do not want to understand. Stop trying to explain. Not the asshole. You are supposed to prioritize family. Not necessarily by getting involved in business with them. Spend time with them, check in on them, help out when things are down, separate from business. With regards to business, be a sounding board, offer advice, provide emotional support. Some families work great together but others don't. Your career is established and working well for you. No obligation to derail it to help family. Your sister is an entitled asshole thinking she can step right in and capitalize on your and Tina's hard work. Not the asshole. This just doesn't make sense. You don't go with a realtor with no experience when you have a working relationship with someone who is mentoring you and providing other business benefits. Why your family would think so is puzzling. The assuming on their part is ignorant and sister is entitled if she announces she is your realtor without discussion. Keep business and family separate. Her judgment is in question and you can't have that in a business relationship. Tell her so. Not the asshole. NTA. It's actually quite selfish of your sister and dad to expect you to work with your sister and therefore give up 1/3 of your sales. They want you to earn less just so you can please your sister and don't hurt her feelings? Hell nah. Not the asshole. Never mix family and business. It is going to give you a headache. Not the asshole. And your sister's thick for not taking Tina's offer to mentor her. Not the asshole. Imagine the entitlement to assume someone will act a certain way, without even having discussed it with them. Your sister needs a severe reality check, and your father isn't doing her any favors by enabling her delusion. Not the asshole. Your sister is not offering 1/10 of what Tina is offering. Stand your ground. Not the asshole. Never mix business and pleasure. Did Penny get her realtor license because she thought you would give her your business? Seems like she thought you were a guaranteed cash cow, based on her entitled actions. Solid. Not the asshole. And your sister should take Tina up on her gracious mentor offer. There are many folks who get into that business because they think it will be easy money and they quickly get swallowed up because it's a lot of hustling and hard work. Penny will actually get a big advantage by taking up Tina, and she won't even need to take her family for granted to do so. NTA. It isn't your job to please your family. By doing what they want, it would result in a significant loss in income, so you've tried to make a compromise and they've still declined. Absolutely not the asshole. Not the asshole. I can sense that entitlement is strong in your family. Never employ family or friends, they will take liberties. Not the asshole. You have a good business partner and family is not a sufficient reason to damage your career. I'm a very experienced realtor, and my own sister chose one of her high school friends with almost no experience when she bought her house. Did it sting a little? Of course. Did I say anything? Nope. She has the right to hire anyone she wants. I have the right to run my business the way I want. Business and family rarely work out well anyway, at least from what I've seen. I don't mix the two because of some weird obligation. You've been more than fair in what you're trying to do. They're being unreasonable. Not the asshole. Wow, we stan Tina. I love women supporting women and taking the competition out of it. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. What you're doing is like a business and you have to do what's right for your business. While the idea of working with family is nice, the experience, tips and assistance is what you need for things to work smoothly and efficiently. Also, working with family can be a trap, because you never fully get away from work, and if it goes bad it can make for some awkward times when everyone's at the dinner table. Not the asshole. Family and work never mix well. Not the asshole. Is it possible that your sister got into the real estate biz solely because she assumed she'd get all your business from day one? Not even close. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Your sister and family have no idea how much work actually goes into it. I'm a licensed broker and I make it a point to not ask my friends and family for their business. It doesn't go together at all. Also, your sister's wanting a free ride. Not the asshole. Never mix business with family in the first place. Honestly, if you flipping houses was the only reason your sister got her realtor's license, then she has her own issues. She essentially is just there to make profit from you buying, you putting up the money and fixing up the home, and then she comes it to sell OT just for a commission. NTA. You are in a business relationship. Honestly, you should formalize it and turn it into an LLC. This way, if your sister wants to join, she can put some money in and become a partner. NTA. If you dropped your business relationship with Tina, then you would be the a-hole. It sounds like you two work well together and make each other a good amount of money. Not the asshole. Family and business rarely ever go great. Not the asshole. Your sister is a huge asshole for telling you that she will be handling all your sales from now. Ditto dad. It would be one thing if they had asked, but to just announce that this was what is happening? Totally out of order, and very rude. Not the asshole. And people who think flipping is evil don't understand the system. My parents failed at it when I was a kid. Having been homeless because of their terrible choices, I learned what they should have done to not make that mistake. You create housing. This is bad. How? Not the asshole. Hey Penny, so the way I work with Tina is she can help with XYZ with her contacts here and then we partner on this discount. Can you bring me the same outcome? Who are your contacts? Penny is clearly very naive, and if she were to see the reality she may realize she has a lot to learn. I'd suggest that Tina had given you such and such recommendation and ask her to find an equivalent to beat it and see if she can come up with the goods. Not saying no to her, but asking her to prove her value to potential business arrangement. Not the asshole. It's good to hear the sister has no interest in working with Tina. Accepting Tina's offer to mentor the younger sister, too, would be a horrible thing to do to Tina and might end up harming OP's relationship with her as well. With all the things that can go wrong with a real estate sale, how long until the entitled know-it-all sister screws up something royally and doesn't accept responsibility, and Tina has to clean up the mess while OP's family does to her what they are doing to OP now? Better to have OP's family all mad at her than to screw up her career and allow Tina to be abused as well. Not the asshole. Tina is good people who prioritizes supporting you. Your sister is an entitled jerk who prioritizes herself, not you. Don't give in to the pressure. Not the asshole. Experienced realtor versus newbie, especially for what you are doing. And honestly, Tina was nice to offer to mentor your sister, who could have used this built her own network like Tina's. Sister and father however look like they are trying to cash in on your success by replacing Tina with sister. Not the asshole, but this is why you never mix family with money and item never ends well. Not the asshole. Your money, your choice. That's all it really comes down to. Tina sounds amazing offering to help your sister in the way that she has. Your sister and dad need to understand that this is business at the end of the day, not a family favor. Wow, your sister turned down a connection in the real estate world to be bitter towards you. What a crazy, prideful, stupid thing to do. I wouldn't even give her your personal house shopping business. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Don't mix family and business. Tina is the bomb for offering to take your sis under her wing. Your dad and sister are asshole for assuming you were gonna cut ties with your mentor. Team Tina 1000%. Never mix family and business. Not the asshole. That's a bit of a stretch lol. Expanding available housing. Joker. Sounds like dear old dad should be the one hiring Penny. Business and family do not mix unless everyone is 100% on board. I'm getting my real estate license and will be inserting myself into one of the most important roles in your business. There will be no questions. The audacity. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Business is business, family is family. Unless you're mafia, the two should not intertwine. Absolutely not the asshole. This is your livelihood, and you clearly work well with Tina. The fact that your sister assumes you'll put your business at risk for her sake and is relying on nepotism rather than skill to secure a job proves that she's a bad fit and it's not in your interests to hire her. You have no obligation to work with her, and it's wrong of her to assume you've done the hard work of carving out this place in the world for her. Not the asshole. Working with family is a minefield in the best of conditions, and working with a brand new realtor is not the best of conditions. The fact that your sister assumed you would be working with her without even discussing the situation shows she would not be a good business partner. Stick to your decision. Not the asshole. Your sister sounds stubborn and ignorant, and so does your father. You will lose your livelihood if you cut Tina off. If they don't want to understand that, it's their problem. Don't sacrifice your life to give your sister job experience.